Our top story this afternoon, President Moon Jae-in will make a one-day visit to Japan next Wednesday to attend the South Korea, Japan, China trilateral summit, the first such meeting between the neighbors in more than 2 years. Our Blue House correspondent Moon Connyoung starts us off.
South Korea's President Moon Jae-in will visit Tokyo next week for a three-way summit with prime ministers of Japan and China. And on the agenda there will also be North Korea's denuclearization and peace settlement on the Korean Peninsula.
President Moon Jae-in will make a one-day visit to Japan to attend the 7th South Korea-Japan-China trilateral summit on the 9th of May. It will mark the first visit to Japan by a sitting South Korean president since 2011.
The trilateral meeting on Wednesday will be the first of its kind since 2015 and comes after a historic inter-Korean summit last Friday, in which the leaders of the two Koreas reaffirmed their commitment on declaring the end of the Korean War by the year's end and dismantling Pyongyang's nuclear program.
At the trilateral summit, President Moon will brief the other two leaders on the results of the recent inter-Korean summit and discuss ways to strengthen the three countries' cooperation on denuclearization and lasting peace settlement on the Korean Peninsula.
The meeting also comes ahead of the highly anticipated summit between North Korean leader Kim Jong-un and U.S. President Donald Trump, expected to take place in 3 to 4 weeks. President Moon and Japanese Prime Minister Abe will hold separate talks after their trilateral meeting with Chinese Premier Li Keqiang.
Following the trilateral meeting, President Moon and Japanese Prime Minister Abe will hold a separate bilateral summit and a luncheon meeting to exchange ideas on ways to build a future-orientated South Korea-Japan relationship and cooperation for complete denuclearization and lasting peace on the Korean Peninsula.
The trilateral summit next week in Tokyo will serve as a key venue for the leaders of China and Japan to become up to date on the latest advancements from the inter-Korean summit. Now, will that be enough to quell the two countries' fears of being sidelined in this entire process? The rapid warm-up of ties between the two Koreas and the possible denuclearization? Well, that we'll find out come May 9th when the three leaders come face-to-face for the very first time in over 6.5 years. Moon Connyoung, Arirang News, the Blue House.